Cancer. Sorry about that. My phone just went sideways. How are you guys? So I'm doing your reading, Cancer, and immediately, what message that was screaming to me was, Cancer, you need to do Cancer today. I know you're not feeling good, but Cancer needs to hear this because someone is either bringing them out of their character. It could be in a good way or it could be in a bad way. We'll find out. But that's what I kept hearing. Cancer's out of their shell. They need to hear. You need to give them a message. Okay. First, I kept hearing it today in the morning. I was just like, all right, if I feel better, if I get my voice back, I'll do it. As the day went on, I had so much other things going on. And it was just like, Cancer, 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 Cancer. Did you do Cancer yet? It's not like I have 1,001 things to do today, but I'll do it. So here we are. So, so what I was getting was that there's a Cancer that either you have come out of a confined environment just recently, and it's like you're starting off fresh. It's you are in control of your destiny, so you could either go the good way or you could go the bad way. The ball is in your court. I feel like, in a way, this is a way for the universe to let you know what needs to be worked on and kind of lighten up what is most important to you. That could be like your friends, your family. Big emphasis on friends. Seeing a big emphasis on friends. I feel like you're really cautious on who you have around and who you let around. And if anyone wants to find you, it has to be those that you trust that know your exact location. If not, you'll see them when you see them. Talk to them when you want to talk to them. And it's just like you're done making things so convenient for everyone. You're the mediator, peacemaker, the one that seeks and delivers clarity and peace to all those that are around you and that depend on you. But now it's your turn to enjoy the peace and clarity. You just want to kind of like cleanse your environment. I feel like you guys are consuming too much energy, too many problems around you. And finally, now that you have distanced yourself from those that are so dependent on you, now you're able to be yourself. You're able to come out free, feeling good about yourself. There's no more hiding. There's no more of you trying to clamp someone with those claws of yours. It's like, finally you're free. Finally you're able to do what you want when you want. And excuse me, I know you guys, I'm sorry, I'm sick. But if you guys could deal with me coughing, if you guys could deal with that, then I appreciate you and I love you. But I just need to get this message out because it's been bugging me all day. And no matter what I was doing, no matter where I was, you guys popped up in my head, whether if I was feeling good or not. Last night I could barely even breathe. I was coughing up a storm, humidifier, the works. No, it's like spirit was like, so when do you plan on doing cancer? When I feel better. Yeah. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So you're able to be yourself. You're able to do things freely. You don't have to explain yourself to anyone. You don't have to give your whereabouts to anyone. It's just now you're really defying what it is to be free. Stop letting friends drain your energy. And I say that with such caution because you might have those that are around you that are your closest and deepest friends, possibly even you consider them as family. Or you have considered them as family at one point. But you're more important. How can you provide a relationship with an individual that's constantly always draining you? You see that they're not making a difference. And I see a big emphasis on a fire sign. But, you know, you want to have those that are around you that are just like you. Or if not, established. You know, if they do face hard times, they seek a solution on their own. They might need a little support, a little pick-me-upper, but that's as far as it's gonna go. This is someone you need around that is going to handle their business, you know? You're not here to play anyone's role as a mother or father. You know, if that's your friend, that's your friend. That's the only role you play. And as years goes on, like, you know, the bond strengthens, like it gets stronger and stronger. It deepens. And you guys face challenges together. Hi, Frost. Welcome. But you guys face challenges together, and that's how a true friendship should be. Yes. Hi. How are you? But and I'm being brought back to friends because I'm seeing that there's been a lot of inconsistencies in regards to your relationships with friends. I feel like there's someone that just excuse me, that approaches you or that seeks you when they're going through so-called hard times. They seek your guidance. They seek your advice. And but in reality, I don't feel like that's the case. I feel like there's more than that. I feel like this friend or friends that are trying to approach you in this certain way are not there at all. Either they're there to drain your energy, lower your vibrations because you, yes, very manipulative. And I see that they come and they want to lower your vibration. And this is the way what I'm being told by spirit that they might do. So they might play the victim. Woe me, woe me, woe me. You know, I have so many problems. You know, I have so much stress. Woe me, woe me, woe me. We all have problems. But your solution, exactly, they see you shining. But your solution to the issue, it's a no-brainer. No-brainer whatsoever. But as they're doing this, you know, they know you're Cancer. Hi, welcome. They know that you're a Cancer. So what are they going to do? What do they expect you to do? You should. They're going to expect you to give something, to offer something. If you offer a leg, okay, you just lost one limb. It's not like, you know, you have one more, but you're left unbalanced. That's not good enough. Go ahead. Go ahead. But your leg's not good enough. I want more. You know, can you give me this? Oh, thank you. Can you give me this? All right. Yeah, sure. Why not? All right. That's not good enough. I need something more. Or that wasn't enough. Or I didn't make ends meet. I'm not getting along with so-and-so in my household. Comes right back to you. Now, they see that you're independent. You're very well grounded. You have this beautiful aura around you that's just so beautiful. You attract beauty. You attract all types of energy. So that's why I say be careful with who you surround yourself around. Listen to your intuition. I see the High Priestess here, so get in tune with that energy. Get in tune. Oh, I'm sorry. Just to let you know, this is, I haven't even cut my deck, and this is the one that is immediately just flipped up. Whoever this person is, or people that are so-called your friends, you cannot afford to lower your vibrations. You cannot afford to lower your standards. You cannot afford to attract negative energy to your home base. Big emphasis on home base. Big emphasis. And the reason why I say this is because you worked hard. Either you studied hard, worked hard, and by working hard, I mean over 12 hours, possibly, day in, day out. Possibly a couple jobs here and there, all at once. Sleeping at all times of the hour, whenever you can. But this person does not understand that. Does not understand that. They just see you having your beautiful apartment, your beautiful house, beautiful furniture, beautiful TV, possibly even a cat. They see you living so comfortably. You know, you are mature. You start from right here. You start from there. If you want to block this person out, it's just coming in tune with that. Acknowledging them first. That's the hardest part. Then detaching yourself. And by you detaching yourself, you verbally and physically don't have to do it. You just don't entertain it. Hi, Nicole. Hi, Ellie, Nicole. The biggest thing that narcissists do not like is when they're no longer being entertained. So when that person comes into mind, think about how they made you feel. What was the worst thing that they did? And that alone should just... Oh, because they want to see what you're doing. Nicole. Yeah, so just don't entertain it. Don't entertain it at all. And if your Scorpio is stalking you, he or she, whoever this person is, wants to see what you're doing. And the Scorpios are just like that. Scorpios are just like that. They not throwing any shade on any Scorpios. Please do not come for me. You know, I was in an abusive relationship with one for over 14 years, and you know, I got out. Listen, if they're able to survive the cold and the hot, you know, if you want to reconcile, let them approach you, and 9 times out of 10, they're gonna want to do a conversation face to face. You know, if it starts with a little text message, you know, may go back and forth a little bit, a lot of miscommunication, but they're gonna want to do it face to face. They don't like doing things like... They're very upfront, close, and personal. Hi. Yeah. You know, you have to present a challenge for them. You know, you have to present a challenge to them, but he said to me, first go. Because they want to see if you're moving on, or if you're talking to anyone, you know. If you guys were together and you guys broke up, they just want to make sure that, you know, you're not jumping into a relationship too quickly. Because as soon as they see that you're in a relationship or you're entertaining other people, if you're planning on getting back together or not, or they're keeping tabs on you to make sure that you're not keeping tabs on them. But just saying. All right, you guys. Yeah, I don't like tests, but they do a lot of tests, okay? I'll tell you. Like my son's father, he used to do so many tests on me, and whew, like I would not be doing a damn thing. well, he'll make me feel so bad for just staying home, not picking up the phone while he was doing whatever. I had my fair share. As you can tell, I'm like 2 years single. I'm still trying to recover from that. Still sexual connection is high. Why? Just because there's a lot of truthful and honesty there. But then, super unexpected. Maybe. Oh, Nicole, I'm just telling you right now. Listen, don't reconcile. Me personally. But you do whatever you feel like you want to do. Just go with what you feel is right. But me personally, I will not. There's a saying, if I can speak, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Try to fool me a third time, you can't fool me. If you can never fool a fool again. So you just showing that you have a lot of self-respect, self-worth, focus on yourself. Okay, but listen, if you guys are not together, comes back, I know she just wants. It's, if you're gonna, at the end of the day, you guys are all grown adults, I assume. And just as long as you guys are not dragging anything along, not playing with anyone's feelings, then, do whatever you want to do. We're all adults. Now, if there's a lot of miscommunication, then if there's a lot of immaturity, there's no good communication at all, I wouldn't even dive into that. We're all grown adults here. We know what we want. We all know what we don't want. We all know how to communicate. So why stop? And and it doesn't matter then just it doesn't hurt, like, if you guys are gonna have I think the way, if you want to go that route, why don't you both go get tested before you have sexual intercourse? We're all grown adults here. There's nothing to hide. If she has something, you have something, just go to the doctor, both together, go to a clinic, and go from there. You don't want endless surprises. You don't need that. And another thing to consider too is, like, when you are very intimate with someone, especially if you had a communication or a relationship with this individual for a long periods of time, there's trust. There's like an openness to you. And when you have intercourse with people, Listen, just manifest positivity. And, it's all learning experience for all of us. So, if there's a lesson, there's a lesson. You can't avoid a lesson. And at least you're doing things from a genuine standpoint. Because he wants to secure you. Or like secure you to a way that he knows that you won't go anywhere. No problem. All right. But your loyalty, yourself, your body, because they want to keep tabs on you, Nicole. He just wants to keep tabs on you. No money in the world can compare to you. And you deserve respect, you deserve love, you deserve nothing but the best. But when you have sex with an individual, like I was trying to say, you're going really intimate. It's an exchange of souls, spirits. It's your core inner true being that's being exposed. It's being exchanged with this individual. It's more to it than just sex. So if the person that you're having sex with, let's say they have a hard past, or you did have great times, and trust me, aw, I think you're so sweet. But so are you. Like, just it is. And if she's getting someone else there, then that alone, I wouldn't entertain that. And if she's been with other people, if you know these other people, like, their negative energy, it's attached to her. Do you want to exchange like negative energies? You should honor your body, your soul more than anything. Because that's something that's being exchanged when you have intercourse. Why do you think so many people who seek escorts, that seek, these type of people that provide it? But Frost, just whatever you do, honor yourself, take care of yourself, and just not right for me. I want you. The only big emphasis I see on that, Nicole, is that you should be giving yourself the happiness I'm glad that you're okay, but listen, take your time and heal yourself. Listen, if I were you, Frost, just, if anything, manifest on getting to 110% healed. You know, put yourself at a higher platter. You offer stability, you offer growth, you offer so much more. Respect it. And those that are around you should respect it as well. Anyone who's intimidated on what you bring to the table will belittle you because they sense that there's a doorway for them to approach you to belittle you. They see it as an opportunity. Anyone who truly has genuine feelings for you is going to want to manifest greatness with you. That's the best thing you could have done for us. Honestly, let bygones be bygones. And Nicole, like I said, like it seems like to me there's a lot of reverse psychology that's going on there. Just by reading that message alone. Do not let yourself be manipulated. Do not let yourself be pushed to the side or be pushed to a corner to wait for them to come in to like entertain you. It's like the way I see it, it's like you're not a dog to be put in a corner to wait for food or for a treat. You're a human being. Anyone who honors you and that will love you and that wants to form a union with you, regardless if they have work to do with, the reason why they're avoiding you is because A, they don't want to communicate. They don't want to let certain things be known to you. And I'm feeling a way that they're not letting you know certain things as for the closure because it might hurt you. And it might be something that you might not be fully ready to understand. But if you didn't get it, create your own closure. Because if you get the closure or not, you still have to move forward. Listen, if the secrets were not communicated and you did not get the closure that you needed, if it was nothing like out of the ordinary, if it was not if it was not communicated to you, honey, all I can tell you is just like, do you need it to be said? Like, we already know. Well, in your way, Nicole, I feel like the reason why they're not communicating with you, if you're texting them or you're opening the line of communication with them, is because they want to, it's like a way of you checking in. You're checking in. It's like you're checking into a hotel. Like, hey, I'm still here. I'm available. I'm checking in. Where's my room? You're checking in for your placement. If I were you, if you really want to set up change, first this has to be something this person wants to do willingly. But so that this person knows that you're not playing around and that you honor yourself and you love yourself and you're respecting yourself, stop checking in. Exactly, they're keeping tabs on you. Stop checking in. The only person you should be checking in with is yourself. Aw. Listen, Nicole, if you can post whatever you want to, honey. Whatever you want to. But you know, if it's going to be any subs, any like low blows or like, you know, side hits and whatnot, you know, that's what you're going to manifest. Manifest greatness, manifest positivity, manifest growth. If you want to post anything, you want to give anything, manifest growth, manifest your dreams, manifest positivity. How do you kill darkness with light? Um, they still know where you live. Honestly, Nicole, if I were you, embrace that Empress mode. There's more to you. No person should ever make you feel that you're not good enough. Because in reality, you doing all these things, it's a reflection upon you of your inner insecurities. I'm sorry, I can barely speak. But manifest greatness. Spread love, positivity. Spread light. And anytime that you feel any... I'm sorry. I can barely speak right now. But just manifest positivity, you know. Raise your vibrations high. And you never know. Like, them seeing you at such a beautiful place. um, I don't know if she's really comfortable with this type of living, or they're self-sabotaging when someone loves them truly. Aw, well, if someone truly loves them and there was love established there, I just feel like there should be an open communication. Like, let your guards down. Try to avoid certain jabs. But if there's a need for like really deep healing, you know, encourage healing. Hi, Coco. You know, just listen. You guys want to see my palm? Say hi, Coco. But encourage like healing. Encourage, you know, light. You know, but that's if you're in the state of mind of encouraging that. If that's something that you want to encourage. Say hi, Coco. You guys want to say hi to Coco? You know, and just encourage. Yeah, that's my Coco. She's a little overweight. But it's okay. We still love her, though. I'm in love with the Coco. You know, it's crazy. There's toxicity there, but someone's demanding truth and clarity. Oh, if they're that, if I were you, I feel like, okay, Nicole, I'll definitely help you with that one, okay? Because my son's father, he was, he worked in a place setting that, there were a lot of males, and, you know, from being so young to like now, like, your body goes through a lot of changes. So you attract a lot more people, or, you're just a female, whatever. And a lot of the time what I found out is that his coworkers would keep tabs on me, or what they would do, they would try to talk to me as I was still with this individual, because in the work setting, that's what they did. Let's say one coworker came into work super early. Why did he get there super early? Why did he leave his home super early? Telling his whole family, establishing like, a whole house setting based on his time. Letting a wife, kids know. It's just listen to this. So the guy would leave extra early. Leave his wife, his kids, say that he was going to work. He would get there extra early just so that he would make it in at a certain time, to wait for his coworker to get in extra early, knowing that his coworker now is away from his wife, go home, go to his friend's wife, his coworker's house, knowing that his friend is now working, his coworker is now working, and go be with the wife. And then continue on after they finish doing whatever they were doing, go back in, load the truck, go make his deliveries, go do whatever they want. Their job is to deliver. Okay? And they all did that. They all shook each other's hands, went to family parties all together. But every other guy knew that so-and-so was with so-and-so's wife. So just because they're married, just that doesn't eliminate them immediately. And I remember there was one scenario that when I heard that a fallout with one of his coworkers was that right after she had just gotten caught, the wife had gotten caught by the husband, because the guy had left. The coworker, there was a knock, he was able to escape, left, and so she hid in the car. And when he got into the car, her excuse was to him, and I say it's an excuse because you can go about things the right way. Communicating. If there's an error, communicate. If there's not an open doorway for communication, make one. Make your needs be known. Make your feelings be known. If they're not being known, then just walk away. But her excuse was that he was always working all the time. He was never home. But little did she know that he was with another female too. So he would leave extra early from work to be with another co-worker's wife. So, yeah. Trust me, I never got my closure either. But it's not going to stop me from doing what I want to do, what I need to do. You create your own happiness. You create your own abundance. You manifest whatever you truly desire. And I truly believe that. But you gotta just Put that as a high priority. Put yourself in a high priority. Like me, I didn't know. Like, I was engaged to my son's father twice. The first time, I never looked at the ring because the way he proposed to me, well, just see how it goes. See how it goes. See how it goes. Just go in with an open mind. Don't expose your heart yet, but just go with an open mind. And be respectful to yourself. Be responsible. Protect yourself. But yeah, that's the only reason why I say that, Nicole. Like, I didn't want to throw any shade or anything like that, but like, a lot of the times his friends would do that, or his co-workers would do that. And then next thing you know, you, trust me, you could, but it's your own story, and you are going to be the one that's writing your ending. And your ending should be hella good. It should be anything and everything that you just truly desire it to be. And with who? You are in control. Get your control back, honey. It's hard, but it's not impossible. All right, let's start your reading, you guys. But I love you guys. All right. Spirit messages, what messages you can give me for Cancer? Getting a sense of someone's dwelling on the past. I'm hearing the word harvest. Too many cards, not taking it. Okay, first card we got is the Five of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Dwelling on what was lost, not realizing that not everything was lost. What needed to be spilled and what needed to be knocked down was knocked down. Because why? It was no longer serving you. You have the Eight of Cups. This is in your past. So, Five of Cups energy. If you guys... Let me just fix my cards before they fall out of my lap. You guys look at these cards. What was knocked down needed to be knocked down. And this is what your full focus is on. Not everything was lost. Look at the bigger picture. You have two cups that are still standing. That's right behind you. And it's right behind you because why? Because two ways I can see this. They're behind you because they don't want it to be visible to those who had knocked these three cups down. Because once they knocked this down, they thought, that it was done. That you're done. That you're not going to survive without them anymore. That you're going to be dead without them. It's like you're faking your own death here. Wow. You guys might be dealing with the Scorpio. Not everything was lost. Not everything was gone. There's still more to you. there's still more right behind you. And you might not notice it, but you fully focus on what is lost, you're protecting what the universe did not let go down. And you acknowledging that, finding out what survived and what is still there, what is giving you hope, you're going to walk away from what is no longer serving you. You're done with this continuous pattern. You were done. You wanted to be free. That's all I can see. I'm sorry. Next you have the Two of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. Two thoughts, two ideas, two new ways about going about life, new journeys, contemplating. And I feel like you're debating if you made the right move. Should you go back or should you move forward? Did I do right or did I do wrong? You're questioning yourself. When in reality, you should not be the one questioning yourself at all. You did things the right way because you stood up for yourself and you realized that it was no longer serving you. If anything, it was just anchoring you down. It was just anchoring you down. And I'm feeling like by you walking away, knowing that you stood up for yourself and you knew that there had to be change, I feel like you guys are going to isolate yourself. And here you go. You're still juggling. There's a lot of repetitiveness. You walked away. You did the hardest thing, which was physically, emotionally walking away, turning your back on this whole situation because it was not for your being. It was not good for you at all. But there's a lot of debating. A lot of debating. Should I move forward? Should I not? Should I communicate? Should I not? If this person presents an opportunity to be intimate, should I or should I not? I have the opportunity. Should I not? Because the wands do represent to be intimate. The wands, you know? But now it's like you guys could have probably gotten a little like close and falling into the temptation, but you still were able to pull yourself back. Because you have the Two of Wands and the Two of Coins, so it's just like there's a lot of back and forth. It's like a seesaw. It's like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You might go up a little higher than the bottom, but then it's just like there's a lot of back and forth. So for your current situation, I have the Sun, followed by the Temperance. Okay. Okay. So, staying optimistic. This is your current energy. Staying optimistic. And very well, you guys could have been doing with the water sign. I'm seeing strong water in the past. But possibly a little earth. They might even have Libra in their chart because I'm seeing 2 and 2. Balancings. But your current energy, it's the Sun. It's a Leo card. A fire sign. But this just represents true happiness. True comfort within oneself. Enjoying your freedom. Enjoying being yourself. Enjoying the atmosphere that God has given you. Because in reality, all this is not here without the divine illuminating what's around for you to enjoy. for you to see, for you to truly acknowledge. So in a way, get in tune with yourself, get in tune with your soul. There's more to you. Like, this person does not give any definition to what your happiness is, what your contentment is. This person does not define your career, your education. This person has no control. You have control. And enjoy it, because no matter what path you truly desire to swing to, it's the one that you are doing it with the free will. And next to the sun, we have the temperance, Sagittarius. So you're getting tuned with your spirituality. You're manifesting. You see that this for me is like my chemistry card. You know the ingredients. But you're not selfish, so you knew that you acknowledged what she was. You cannot change a person like that, because it's not for you to change. It's for the universe to change them. They will be presented with tarot moments, and it will come one after another until they learn their lesson. But staying optimistic, sticking to what you know is right, doing things that truly come from your heart, truly things that you want and you desire. Get in tune with your innocence. Get your innocence back. Whether that be in life, love, whatever defines your abundance. You can't. Whatever defines your abundance, whatever truly makes you happy, you can make it work. Because the temperance is a chemist. They put certain ingredients in, certain chemicals in to make their final formula. You know what you have to do. You know what it is that's going to get you to your complete success, whatever success is for you. You know, if that's in healing, if that's in education, love, whatever it may be. But you're not fighting. If you're seeing a lot of synchronicities too, if you find yourself like staring into the sunlight, the clouds, going out to Mother Nature, looking at sunsets, I feel like you're getting messages. If you haven't, you will. You definitely will. You definitely will. But there's divine guidance here. Big emphasis on the sun and the temperance. Things are being illuminated to you. The sun comes up right after the moon. And whatever was left unsaid, whatever that was not told, either it hasn't been illuminated to you, but it will. And also too, I'm getting like, it's like your instincts. Whatever your intuition was telling you is like, this is your intuition right here. This is you with your intuition. And whatever you felt, honest and true to you, whatever you felt, the sun is just illuminating these rocks, illuminating everything that you ever questioned, that you ever thought was a certain way. It's going to let you know that it wasn't. But fully focus on what you truly want to manifest. Next, we have the Four of Pentacles, Four of Coins. So that for me, it's just like you see the work, you know what has to be done. You got your if you haven't gotten your truth and clarity yet, you will. Now you know what you need to do to break free, to create anything that you truly desire and want out of life. Now you're going to be isolating yourself. You're going to hold on tight to your money because there's nothing wrong with being an overthinker. There's nothing wrong with that. Because when you're an overthinker, you're always trying to find a way to pick yourself up when certain scenarios are unfortunately brought to you. There's nothing wrong with being an overthinker. That means that you're always seeking a solution. You're always seeking a different way about things. But Four of Coins, holding on to your money. Holding tight to your money. Isolating yourself. And I feel like you guys are going to hermit mode. You guys are still in hermit mode. I feel like the hardest part was walking away. Now the battle that you need to win is up here. It's like the sun is going to set you free. The sun is going to set you free. And when it does illuminate what you questioned, what are you going to do after that? What are you going to do? And I feel like the sun is illuminating certain things, but it's not hitting that big boulder that you need to see. You need to see this for what it is. And there's a reason why, because the universe wants you to work on yourself. They want you to get in tune with your inner balance of yourself. So if you're lacking self-confidence, if you're lacking in finances, if there's a lack in your faith even, if there's any lack that you are experiencing right now, work on it. Work on it. Because once you work on it, here comes the big shebang, the Three of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Third party. There's that final truth. And it's sad to say, but it's to your heart. These swords are hitting your heart. Because it truly does hurt you. It truly does. It truly does hurt you. So just focus on yourself. If there's anything that you can do, focus on yourself. Keep striving for whatever is going to give you confidence. But don't get cocky. And isolate yourself too. I'm feeling a big emphasis on this hermit mode. But you're in need of doing this because I feel like if there's too many hands in the kitchen, you could be brought to be pulled in so many different directions. distracting you from what the universe is trying to guide you on how you should deal with this. This is why the Temperance card is here, because you make your own concoction, you make your own formula, because this is a message that's being severely brought to you by the universe. If you guys look at this card right here, who is giving you the messages? Who is giving you the illumination? Who's giving you the strength? It's coming from the divine. So if anything, just buckle up and just focus on yourself. Because at the end of the day, you are in control. You can go left and you can go right. There might be a little bumps throughout this road, but regardless if there's bumps or potholes, you're still driving. You are in still control. Messages for Cancer. Too many cards to fill out. Messages can you give me for Cancer? Messages can you give me for Cancer? And please be careful on who you let around in your home as well, because I'm looking at this Temperance and the 4 coins, the 4 Pentacles. Just be careful, because I feel like, you know, this could be apart from whatever, you know, from this love reading. But before, I was seeing a fire sign, or whoever this person may be, trying to invade your home. And seeing this 3 of Swords, but I'm looking at the water being dark. You know, just whoever this person is, whatever they're trying to manifest, they're using you. And they're going to give you this energy for you to dwell on hurt for their success. I don't like that. Shouldn't have read it, but I had to say it. I had to say it. So next we have the Wheel of Fortune. So your Wheel of Fortune is, yeah. Just protect your energy, protect your environment. Don't let anyone around your sacred area, your home. May not be a message for you guys, but that's what I was picking up before with my intuitive messages. I gotta take these cards, okay. So the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, nice, wow. Wheel of Fortune, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but here's the divine at play. So whatever choices you made, whatever route you decided to go, did you listen? Will you listen? I'm not getting witchcraft, but I am getting someone who's like, well, you can, yeah. I just want you guys to see what I'm seeing. I didn't want to say any of that, but there could be a possibility. So, Temperance, a chemist, makes their own concoctions, possibly be doing spells. This like, had I gotten the High Priestess or something with, but you have the Temperance here, followed by the four of coins, the Four of Pentacles. You know, this, if you look at this does speak of a structure of oneself that's separated, annihilated from everyone else, which is the energy that I get that you guys are going through. You guys, like, I feel like you guys are going through hermit mode. So this is someone, it could be someone within your environment coming to your home, coming to your sacred place that you're holding on so tightly to, that you honor, and that it does need a little repair, but whatever it may be. But here they are to deliver some hurt. So I just feel like like, in a way, they're just like dropping something off in your environment. But this is done purposely to create a shift within the atmosphere for themselves, but whatever. So next we have the Wheel of Fortune. So right after this Three of Swords was illuminated to you, did you learn your lesson? There was a lesson for you to have learned. Though there was pain, and you intuitively knew about the pain, once it got illuminated to you, are you going to fall back in old patterns? Because here's the Wheel of Destiny. It's presented to you. And I told you guys right before I even said this, like, you are in control of your destiny. You are in control of your car. Which route you go, it's completely up to you. You could go through any road that you truly desire. You may be presented with potholes, little bumps, but were you still able to get through? Did you get through? I'll say something about that towards the end. Did you prioritize there? Did you learn your lesson? Did you? If you stick to what the universe is trying to guide you to do what's right for yourself, for your higher being, you have the 10 of Cups here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And if you guys look at this, look. This was in your past, 8 of Cups. This is the 8 of Cups in your past. This is you coming in tune with the divine, listening, manifesting, acknowledging what needs to be worked on. You acknowledge what needed to be worked on. Here comes full abundance. But if you ever look at this, this is abundance with oneself. You need to just stick to yourself. Yeah, you do. And honestly, Nicole, I don't know if this person did cheat on you because I don't really know this person. I'm sorry. But like I said, if there's any questions, any doubts that you've had, you haven't gotten truth or clarity, whatever it may be, it will be illuminated to you. But the universe wants you to focus on yourself, focus on raising your vibrations high, succeeding within yourself, being abundant, and putting yourself at a high priority. Self-care, big emphasis on self-care here. Self-love, self-acceptance. But after there's abundance here, you get full abundance. And I see this true love within oneself. This is your story. This is your story. This is what the universe wanted to guide you. It's like your love, your complete, total love within yourself. And it's just going to bring this aura about you. Oh, I'm glad. No problem, honey. That's what I'm here for. Like I'm saying, like, it wasn't hard for me to get out of that victim state of mind. It took me, well, I'm like 2 years now. And I'm still not ready, but, you know, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. But, you know, I put myself, my children at high priority. You have to prioritize. You got to work at what you got to truly work on your dreams. Whether they may be big or small, you got to work on them. Because at the end of the day, they're your dreams, something that you truly want to complete. So once you get full abundance, whatever that defines your abundance, this is you, Cancer. You got the Chariot. And you're just moving forward. And I feel like there might be a lot of temptation around you. Because you're just gonna have this energy of self-love, like this beautiful aura around you. Because like I've said that before, you guys attract so much, whether that be positive or negative, but you guys attract. And why I say that is, look, if you look at this 10 of Cups, you're automatically drawn to this aura. And this is you. This is how everyone sees you. This is how we all see you, Cancer. And though you are moving forward, you know, you're having a hard time directing your horse, or your horse is being distracted by both sides. Which way should I go? But you're still focused on moving forward. You're still focused. People can sense it, definitely, without a doubt. Without a doubt. And when you're doing so good and you're prioritizing yourself, there are going to be people, and this is when you guys need to start opening up your eyes. There are two teams in life, the winners or the losers. You know, sometimes we do have referees, which, you know, thank God for them. But You know, you're on the winning team, okay? There's a huge sense of balance here, okay? Because I'm seeing 222. You're on the winning team. You are striving forward. You're striving for success. Whatever defines success for you, that's what you're going for. And you're glowing. Because why? You are, whatever you have manifested, whatever you have worked so hard for yourself, it's showing. It's showing your happiness. Possibly even be focusing on eating right, drinking a lot of water, a lot of self-care, a lot of self-heal. It's and self-respect. Your confidence is at an all-time high because this is something you've come into terms with that you have to work on, and you did. And you're still working on it. It's still work in progress, but you're prioritizing that. You're not entertaining what wants to be entertained. You don't have time to entertain anything because that's time that's lost from yourself. And people are going to see that you're prioritizing yourself. You're working on yourself. There's a reason why you are isolating yourself from those around you. You don't want any influences. You want to influence yourself. You want to better yourself. You focusing on what you need to strive for, whatever your goal is in life, whether it be big or small, you're going towards it. Whether if there's people pulling you from sides, telling you, hey, let's do this, hey, let's do that, hey, let's go. It doesn't matter. You're going towards whatever you desire. You see one road ahead, and that's the road that you're going towards. And guess what? You prioritizing, you staying true to yourself, guess what? You have the Five of Wands in reverse. You're not entertaining this. It may be going around in your environment, which might be trying to get you off track, but you're not entertaining it. You're moving forward. You're not going left. You're not going right. You don't have time to entertain all these immature communications. Like texting back and forth, throwing subs, posting immature. Like, you don't have time for that. But it's okay. Let him be secretive. He can be secretive all by himself. You got to focus on yourself. Because if anyone's holding secrets, that just that movement alone of holding secret is someone that's not being honest at all. Because there are a lot of things that communication does not want to do, does not want to say at all. But you got to focus on yourself. Put yourself at an all-time you got to focus on yourself. Focus on your self-worth. Focus on your goals. Whatever defines your happiness. Whatever you wrote down in your journal that you thought that was far away within your reach. Like it was not something for you to grab. Work on it. Because the only person that's blocking any of your dreams is yourself. Nicole, you got this. Nicole, you got this. Let me tell you, you have this. You know, the hardest thing was walking away. You walking away just said it all. Now, you not entertaining it just sets the bar so much more higher, Nicole. I'm telling you, it sets the bar so much higher. Because why? You're gaining your control. That core that you thought was there, It's done. It's gone. It's gone. And I'll tell you why it's gone. Because why? You're focusing on what you truly want to desire. You got the Nine of Cups. This is your craft. Your craft. You see this individual over here smiling at what he has created? This is your craft. So the Three Cups, that you are so fully focused on, being spilled, down, poured out. The Three Cups that you were so fully focused on. Remember that there was two? Guess what? The universe not only doubled it, tripled it. But guess who's shining here? Guess who's sitting here happy to just enjoying the fruit of their labor? You. This is you. Embrace this energy, because this is what you have. Just because they're a twin flame does not mean that you have to dwell on that energy. You can break that energy. You know, twin flame's here to teach you a lesson. Not a lot of people are with their twin flames. You know, twin flames are karmic. You know, those are relationships that there's always a need for growth. Just, if I were you, Nicole, if he does come back, you have to set the bar up high. He has to work for it, because you are worth it all. You don't settle for crumbs. You do not settle for crumbs. If this person wants to be within your presence, because you are the Queen of Cups, you seek a king. You don't seek a knight. You don't seek a page. You seek a king. So if this person's if returns, they better return the right way. There are things that sometimes you wish to communicate, but there's a reason why the universe doesn't want you to communicate, why there's no open line of communication right now. Because it's something for them. It's something for them to see for their own true eyes. Okay? Whatever the circumstances are, it's far within your control. It's not in your control at all. What's in control is yourself and your feelings and your destiny, your future. And you have to manifest it. You have the Knight of Coins. You know, you're enjoying the fruit of your labor. Now, what are we going to make out of it? Hey, Debbie. They're always, how are you? I got sick again. I'm telling you. You know, nothing much. Doing cancer right now. Why are you so cute? You guys want to see my other dog? Look at my teddy bear. His name is Diamond. Say hi, baby. Say hi. Say hi. Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs is pretty angry right now. Coming for everybody. Of course, here comes Coco. But just like, enjoy the fruit of your labor. Enjoy. And, you're ready for the next step. You're seeing what you worked so hard for, Cancer. You guys are seeing what you worked so hard for. You're enjoying it. What you thought was impossible. Say hi, Coco. Say hi. Say hi. What you guys saw impossible, guess what? It's here. Yeah, I have 2 dogs. What you guys thought was impossible, guess what? It's not. Hi. And just when you guys are at your all-time high, Cancers, just when you are ready for the next step. I know, he's just like staring at me right now. You have the moon. So, it could be many different scenarios as to why this person is showing up in your reading, because it depends on your scenario and what you're going through, if the messages do resonate. And it also depends on the person's energy. Like, you would know best this person's energy. And there's something that the universe wants you to see. If there are any unanswered questions, the universe is providing them for you. The universe just provides them for you. That's if you're seeking them. But regardless, you went through this whole journey, taking control of your life. Like I said, like with the Sun card, whatever that you wanted it to be illuminated, whatever you wanted it to show, intuitively you knew certain situations were going down. There were certain secrets. You might have gotten bits and pieces. Well, here you listen to the divine, you listen to the universe. Now you're seeing the truth for what it is, for all its glory, with all its darknesses and its powerfulness, whatever it is, whatever this moon, whatever secrets, deceit, dark, deep emotions that were hidden, it's here. And it's here. Because why? The universe wanted you to get strong. Focus on yourself. Because there was a lot of imbalance within you, within yourself. There was a lot of imbalance. I want to clarify this damn moon. What? Can you give me this damn moon for Cancer? So when I asked for the clarification of the moon, 6 of Swords. So whatever the secret was, Whatever the deceit was, the dishonesty, whatever that, there was no loyalty here. Dark, secret emotions, whatever it was so powerful to fully now to push you away. Well, whatever it is, it will come to you. But you have to focus on yourself. You got to focus on getting yourself stronger. Don't be scared. Because the truth will always set you free. You won't be in that depressed state of mind anymore. You will not be in that depressed state of mind. You have to focus on getting yourself stronger. Focus on healing yourself, prioritizing yourself, loving yourself, getting in tune with yourself, and exactly be positive. If anything, this is just a securance of what you walked away from and what you let go. You fully let go. It's just giving you the clarification as to why you had to listen to yourself. Don't double guess yourself. Don't question yourself if you did the right thing. Because here comes a clarification. Whatever it may be, it's shining all out there and it's letting you know. Now you get your truth. Now you got your clarity. Now you're able to move forward. Always, you come before anything. Nothing is to be accomplished without yourself. There's more to you. But this is just you setting out to that new journey. And guess what? This is your journey now. You got your truth and clarity. You got your closure. Now you're able to move forward without any questioning, without any self-doubt, without any, there's none of that. There's none of that. Next, you got the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is a king. We all go through hard times, and you know the thing, I can see that. But focus on the bigger picture. Exactly. You got through it. You got through it. You got your self-control back. You got yourself back. And you realize how much more important you are and that there's more to you. And you should never let anyone dim your light, because that's what eventually happens. You dim your light so that they can shine. No, you're here. We're all here to shine. We're all here to be beautiful in different ways. And shame on that person. And you know what thing? You should definitely clap or pat yourself on the back for that one. Because not a lot of people get out. It's really hard for people to get out of those hard times. And you're a survivor. You're a survivor. And there's more to you. And you should never, ever, ever let anyone like this. But you're closer than what you started, honey. You're almost there. All we can do is just send them lots of love, positivity, and light, and just words of encouragement. Let's encourage one another. Let's love one another. Let's be there for one another. If one person's down, you know, send some light, send some love. You know, you don't necessarily always have to talk to them, because sometimes, you know, that energy can be a little hard, but aw, I'm happy. I'm glad. I'm glad. But regardless of the, you are strong. I know, Debbie, I love you, girl. I love you guys. I love everybody. Damn throat. My dog's looking at me like if I'm having a seizure. He's like, I love you. But you have the King of Wands, the King of Wands, the King of Swords energy. You're standing firm. That's true love. You're the real one. Aw. Well, listen, we're all here. You know, we're all here to support one another, love one another. That's what it's all about. You know, I was in a dark time too. But what got me through it was, you know, sticking to what I know, what I had to tolerate and what I had not to. Prioritizing myself, prioritizing my children. You're sticking to your guns regardless. And you stick to your guns for a reason. Not the physical guns. Like, you know, I'm not strapped like 50 Cent. But, you know, you stick into it. Yeah, just when a negative thought comes into place, let it go. Let it go. You know, say something positive. Say beautiful things to yourself. Get the strap. But you're the King of Swords. You're the King of Swords, you know. Anyone who's going to come and approach you is going to have to come and approach you in a direct way. You know, this does speak of someone who's like of a high authority figure. Like a judge, an attorney, whatever it may be. But this is you standing tall and firm, because why? You were seeking truth. You got the truth. Now you form your foundation with truth, with integrity, with honesty. And that's what's going to hold a strong foundation. That is what defines your abundance. This is you staying true to yourself. You did not cut yourself out short. And look at all you were able to accomplish. Just look at it. It's all in alignment. If you look at all these lines that are just coming over you, they're all in perfect alignment. And they all had to meet a certain direction. It's beautiful. You got your truth and you're standing tall and firm with it. Because why? This is something that you decided to stick with because it was for your own greater good. It was rough. I'm not going to lie. It was rough. But you still got through it. Next, you have the Magician. Virgo, Aries, Aquarius energy, but regardless, this is you coming in terms with that you are truly capable of manifesting anything beautiful, anything that you truly desire. This is you coming in terms with your self-worth, with yourself. There's more to you. And now this is you realizing, just having the Magician and the King. You know how super powerful this is? This is like an atomic bomb. If this was a bomb. Like, this is so super powerful. This is like so powerful that you're able to even put out a sun. Exactly. It's a double whammy. Like, yo, this is like so strong. Like, you don't ever want to mess with a person like this. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. You know, where you came from and how you got here is something that you will always remember. But it did not, it might have broke you a little bit, but it didn't break you completely. It did not break you completely. This is you coming out of your shell. This is you coming out of your shell onto a new journey. Being yourself. Not giving a damn about what anyone got to say. Whatever, whoever is going through what problems, what? No, I'm focused on myself. I'm focused on my growth. You're truly ready, and you're gonna get there. Just stick to yourself, because you're on to bigger and better things. Having the King of Swords, like, can nobody tell you nothing? Exactly. What? This is just like, this is a double hitter. If there's anything that you ever want to accomplish and you told yourself that you were not able to accomplish, honey, I don't see that being an issue anymore. Don't cut yourself out short. Wow, that's crazy. It's like, that's like so powerful. Better run, the crusty crabs, you know? You're not anyone's doormat. You should, you one thing, you should always care about love, but that love should start within yourself. And anyone who approaches you, anyone who comes within your ice band, that person is going to better be well secured off, like I say. Like, you're not going to be picking up after anyone. Let's see if there's any love messages. 2 love messages for Cancer. Release it. Wow. Do you guys see this? Do you guys see this? Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Thank you, Spirit, for backing a sister out, because I'm telling you. Release your ex. Like, we all knew that. Like, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. There's a reason why the universe wanted you to release your ex. And there's a reason why you were feeling the way that you were feeling. There was a reason. This was all true. This is all true. I'm telling you. This is all true. Okay, 2 women come out. What did I say about the Temperance? My chemist card. You have everything. You're making your own concoction. I know, Spirit is good. Coming through. You're making your own concoction, right? Chemistry. Right here. Now you good, sis. You good. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. That's from the divine. That's from the divine. If anything, this is a universe covering over you, assuring you that it's okay to make all these drastic changes. It's okay. It's comforting you. But in a way, it's securing you. It's letting you know. I'm telling you, Frost, this is like your personal reading. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Don't dim your light so that someone can outshine you. You are the light. You are the light. Be yourself. But if anything, you got to choose wisely. This is your time to choose wisely. Make better decisions. And if, like I said, don't have sex with this person. Okay, I'm getting you. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. You see this? As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Forgive and learn. That's all you got to do. Forgive and learn. You learn from your mistakes. Now you're able to see what steps need to be taken for your next movement, for the next step, for any other relationships that you come in terms with. But don't ever lose yourself. Love yourself. Honor yourself. Stay true to yourself. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. I'm glad you're here too. Yes, meditate. Meditate. I'm telling you, meditation, it does wonders. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Sorry. I'm able to sing, but then once I start talking, I can't. Frost, you got this. You got this. Tag team. Woo-hoo. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Like, yo, this thing. So, if you haven't gotten your answers, we already know. Okay? Wow. I'm telling you. Like, retreat. That's the whole read right there. For real. It's time to disconnect from the world. Hermit mode. Bam. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Bam. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through. It's like, damn, I was so sick last night, and Spirit was like, did you do cancer yet? It's not like I can barely breathe right now, but I'll do it. All day today. All day today. You gonna do cancer yet? It's not like I'm stuck at DMV waiting for like 5 hours. It's not like, I had to go food shopping. But here you go. So I'm glad you were here. Ross said that you see the plan. I'm telling you, Spirit was gonna fight me. I'm pretty sure they were gonna drag my butt out of bed, fight me a little bit, and put my ass here. Get the strap. I'm telling you, Spirit was not playing with you. Definitely wasn't playing with me. Well, I'm glad I was able to help you, and just you're on to bigger and better things. You just gotta know it and get out of your shell, get out of your comfort zone. But yes, it is good. And ties, it's all mental. It's all mental. Ties are things that our mind creates as an attachment. Once you get stronger here, you come to the realization that it was never one there to begin with. There was never one. It's one that you created because you felt a sense of comfort. There was something that gave you a validation. But once you validate yourself, once you come in tune with yourself, once you're able to get with who you truly are, that's when you realize that it was all mental. It was never really there to begin with. Ties are things that we create when we're at a weak state of mind, just so that we can hold on to this. We can hold on to that. Because I love you, Debbie C. Thank you, girl, for coming through. For coming through. I love you, girl. It's hard out here. I know Debbie's a true one. She a real one. Hell. I was hoping for Helen to go live today. But I didn't see her live today. I was so sad. Yeah, I live in New York. And we're about to get hit with hella snow tomorrow. That's why it took me like 5 hours to be at DMV. And that's why it took me like 2 hours to go be getting... I know, we need to talk to YouTube. It took me like 2 hours just to go food shopping. And half of the food I got was from my dogs. You know what kind of pisses me off too? I be going through a struggle. Oh, you're in Hawaii? You're so lucky. I wish I was in Hawaii. But I'm in New York, where it's probably like 15 degrees outside. When it snows and you could barely even make it out your house, you still have to go to work. Ain't that something? Debbie. He said Hawaii. I wish I was in Hawaii. That would be nice. That's where I should be. The end of the month, leaving everything that doesn't serve me. Well, too much trauma. I can see. You do whatever is best for you. But if it was me, I'll be in Hawaii. I wouldn't mind having a beautiful pink flower right next to my hair. Might get a little nappy, but it's okay. So make it work. I want to know, is Frost looks like Jason Aquaman? Well, you got family now. If you got a house out there, just don't sell it. Tell me, we gonna go there. I gotta go to sleep. I love you guys. I love you guys. Debbie, thank you for holding it down. Frost, I love you. Lots of love, lots of light, lots of positivity. And you got this. You got this. I never got, ever got The King of Swords with the Magician. It's like you're on to bigger and better things. I'm telling you, that's just, it's like spirit just is like, you're doing the reading today. Get down. Deliver the word. No problem, Frost. I love you and you got this. I'm telling you. It's like 50 Cent did to Ja Rule. Took him out. Took him out. That's what you gotta do. Take everybody out. Definitely was. And I love you guys. Have a good night. I gotta go to sleep because I gotta wake up at 5 in the morning. And I might have to shovel up my damn car. Ain't that something? Sucks. Damn. Debbie, where do you live? All right. Good night, you guys. I love you. Have a good night. Brooklyn. Brooklyn. Sorry. I had to say that. All right. I got to go to sleep. Trust me. If you lived here today, knowing to what we're going to wake up tomorrow, you wouldn't want to live in New York. I'm telling you that right now. Because you think the snow is bad? Once the snow is done, you got to worry about black ice. I'm telling you, that shit's a bitch when you fall down on black ice. You don't even see it. And it doesn't even matter what you got in your damn hand. If it's hot or cold. You falling regardless. He ready. Trust me, you don't want to see snow. Because right after comes the snow comes the black ice. All right, you guys. I love you guys. Good night.